Hey, what's up people, this is Deathbringer here and welcome back to some more Modern Warfare 3 Search and Destroy. Today we have got some typical MP7 gameplay from myself. Pretty decent game, you know, I get 20 plus kills once again. The map Hardhat, we haven't seen this for a long time on my channel and it is one of my favourite maps in the game. You know, Modern Warfare 3 is at an end now and I've got quite a few gameplays left, and I just really wanted to do, you know, commentary today, as I've noticed on my Black Ops videos I don't get as many ratings, and sort of understand that because Modern Warfare 3 was the latest game out and a lot of you guys are still going to be playing it even after Black Ops 2 comes out, which I fully understand, which means I will probably still be investing some time in this game. You know, I'll still be getting gameplays out there and talking about topics and all that sort of good stuff, you know, even when Black Ops 2 has actually come out. Comes out Tuesday 13th, I'll be getting it, I'll be posting predominantly Black Ops 2 from now on, but I will mix some sort of Modern Warfare 3 in there and maybe some COD 4 action, you know. I just want to get it mixed up, you know. I want to be bringing new stuff and get all you guys sort of entertained. Really sort of cool way that I'm moving forward now. Really energized. I feel really good about the way this channel's going, and I've got a feeling that if I start really putting some major effort in like I did when this game came out, my channel will blow up even more. You know, we're at 2,600 subscribers, guys, and that's down to every single one of you, you know, helping me rating videos, you know, all the views and all the comments, all the feedback. It's made me improve so much. We've had a lot go on this year. Modern Warfare 3 has been sort of a really sort of big change in my channel, you know. It's helped me grow this much and it's been absolutely fantastic, as you can tell by the way I'm speaking. So we're moving forward now, you know, into Black Ops 2, and what I really want to talk about over this gameplay today, which is why I wanted to do the commentary, was why play Search and Destroy. Well, let's get into that then. The topic. So why play SnD in Call of Duty? You know, why do I play it? You know, why should you play it? If you're a respawn kind of guy, why should you get into Search and Destroy? Well, basically, I started off in respawn game modes like pretty much everybody else does. That's because when you first get any Call of Duty game, you're a low level and you're thrust into like team deathmatch, free for alls, dominations, you know, headquarters games, and you sort of put in there and you run about, you know, shooting a lot of people, having a lot of fun, you know, getting your guns sorted out, getting your setups defined, and it's just so much fun when you first get a Call of Duty game, you know, and you get into these respawn sort of modes. But over the years, I've sort of developed into this sort of epic SnD play, you know, this rushing kind of maniac, you know, on the battlefield who just goes in, and I just kind of, you know, do my thing, and it's really cool to watch. I get in there, get the kills real fast, and this didn't just happen, you know. This came from me wanting more out of a Call of Duty game, and this is sort of why you should play Search and Destroy, I personally think. You know, respawn game modes are all fantastic and that, and they have the sort of challenges, but I really do think that SnD gives a real different kind of skill level to a player. You need to be sort of a lot more skillful in this mode to do well. That's because you've only got one life, one chance at doing what you need to do, you know, and you need to get out there, get these points, level up, and you sort of get this massive emotional like thrill out of it, you know, when you're doing amazing in SnD. Just down to that fact that you've got one life makes the whole experience that much better, you know. You feel like you've done something amazing when you finish a round without dying and getting a few kills here and there. And when you finish a game with like flawless, or, you know, only suffering like 1 or 2 deaths, you know that it was an absolutely beast of a game, you know, and that just makes you feel fantastic. And That's basically the main reason why you should really get into Search and Destroy. It's more of a challenge, in my opinion, than respawn game modes, and I know there's a lot of people who could argue with that, but at the end of the day, I don't think you can deny that Search and Destroy takes the more skill, back to the point that you only have one life. You know, it's just that whole aspect of this mode that you've got to think about what you're doing every split second. You've got to make those tactical decisions. You've got to know where you're going. You've got to know where your enemies are. You've got to know which guns to use for which different situations. Your aim's got to be there. You've got to have special reactions. You know, I think the SnD really builds you as a player if you've never played it before. If you get into this game mode, you know, and you've just come out of respawn modes, it takes you a bit to get into it, but once you're into it, you become sort of supernatural COD player, much better than most people who play the game. If I went back into respawn modes now, I'd be better than most of the people in there, and there are actually reasons for that, because as I've explained, it trains you up SnD, it makes you better reactions, and it makes you more aware of what's going on around you, and you know, you figured out all the routes and stuff like that. Unlike other modes where you don't figure that stuff out because you're only concerned about killing and sort of capturing flag spots and stuff like that, you know, you're not concerned about the sort of gun on gun side of things as much. You're just basically running around you know, doing objectives. But SnD really does develop you as a player, guys. You know, I'm sure a lot of you know this, but this is just a really sort of good reason, if you're a respawn type player, to get into SnD. It's more of a challenge. You'll get more fun out of it in the end. And if you're going into Black Ops 2 thinking, what should I go for first, I would highly recommend Search and Destroy. You know, if you get in while the people are trying to learn it, you know, if you get in with that crowd while they're trying to learn SnD in the beginning, you're going to pick up these skills, you're going to pick up all this stuff I've talked about, and you're going to turn out to be an absolutely fantastic player. So that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I am Deathbringer, and this is the end of the gameplay. Not much more I can say now, apart from I've got some real good stuff coming, more Modern Warfare 3 games to come. I won't be saying goodbye to MW3 yet, but we've got, you know, some fun stuff coming, so yeah, that's to look forward to. Thank you once again, Deathbringer. I'm out. Have a nice day.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!